Hey guys, it's Kevin with the Calgary Shooting Centre. Today I'm going to talk to you about the new Glock 48. The Glock 48 features a silver NPVD slide with front serrations, a Gen 5 style frame with no finger grooves, and a beaver tail. It's got a 106mm barrel with a slide length of 174mm and an overall height from top of sights to bottom of mag of 128mm. This essentially means that the gun is the same dimensions as a Glock 19. The biggest difference though is in the frame width, where the 48 is only 28mm and a 19 is 32mm. The 48 features a Gen 5 style trigger spring, as well as a Generation 5 style slide lock lever with captured spring. The 48 is actually very comfortable to hold. It's got a much more rounded feel, a much more ergonomic grip to it than all the other Glocks do. However, unfortunately, it does not have a Gen 5 ambidextrous release, although none of the slimline pistols do yet. We've been very impressed with it here at the shooting center so far. It's easy to maneuver around. It's got a big enough grip, both in length and in width, that larger people and people with bigger hands and longer fingers can still manipulate it very easily. The front serrations are a welcome addition to any Glock, honestly. It's actually got a shorter trigger distance from the back of the grip here to the front of the trigger. That combined with the thinner width makes this gun honestly ideal for anyone with medium to small size hands, or just people with short fingers that actually have a hard time reaching up and engaging that trigger properly. Now, those of us with longer fingers and bigger hands, it's still not too far out of the norm to make it awkward to use, and it's actually fairly pleasant to shoot. It's just generally a really nice piece of kit. The sights are obviously a little bit proprietary, being that they're a slimline series gun. However, there's already several different options on the market. You can order this gun with the fixed contrast sights that you see here, or if you want to get some of the GNS Glock Night sight or Ameriglow Bold sights, those are also going to be available. Field stripping the Glock 48 is simple. With it pointed in a safe direction, remove the magazine and ensure there are no cartridges in the firearm. Send the slide forward and pull the trigger. Now, pull the slide slightly to the rear and push down on both sides of the takedown lever. This will allow you to push the slide completely off the front of the frame. You can now remove your recoil spring and barrel from the slide and set them all down. Now is a great time to inspect, clean, and lubricate all parts of your Glock 48. Pay close attention to any components in the frame that may need some sort of attention. To reassemble your 48, do everything in reverse order. Put your barrel back into your slide and then lock the recoil spring into place. You can now take that entire completed assembly and slide it from the front to the rear of the frame. With your firearm pointed in a safe direction, you can now perform a function test. Now that you've learned a little bit more about the Glock 48, head on over to our website at theshootingcentre.com, head over to our shop, and feel free to look at the different options available for sale in Canada.